the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. Let's take a look at Dallas. Right now at the playoff start, they would have the 7th seed. And, of course, the Pelicans, 3 spots below.
And when I look at Dallas, seeing them where they are now, it's easy to forget just how awful they were a season ago. This is a team that's made major strides to lift themselves into the middle of the pack.
Boy, I tell you what, it's been a grit and grind effort for them. They know how to win, and that's not something you could say about them last year.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Mavericks, we've got Doncic. He's out there with Curry. Hardaway is out there with Porzingis. And it's Finney-Smith in at the power forward position. Now here is Hardaway. And Derek Favors pulls it down. And the big contract for Tim Hardaway Jr. back in 2017, Clark. 4 years, $71 million.
Hey, sometimes timing is everything. We know that in our world and in all the other worlds out there. And think about that now. Tim Hardaway Jr. has made more money than his all-star father made in his whole career. Hardaway Jr., young and athletic, and a really rock-solid player at both ends.
And so the New Orleans Pelicans get the first points of the ballgame. Now here's Williamson. He's guarded closely. Favors dishes to Williamson. Nice D from Doncic. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets. Porzingis looking it over. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, you got to push Porzingis out of the paint. If you don't, you're looking for trouble.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Ingram outside. Back to Ball. Outside Favors. Pass to Ingram. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ball. And the 3 off target. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Score the basket. His 2nd of 2 attempts.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Curry with the steal. To the middle. Here's Doncic. And the rejection by Favors. And New Orleans pushing it up now. That's good for Williamson on the assist from Ingram. Williamson's got his 2nd bucket.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Here's Doncic. 2nd chance shot. He lays it in.
Tell you what, guys, I don't think you ever have to question Doncic's effort level. He attacks the glass and the game all the same.
Holiday against Curry. Here's Favors. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Doncic finds Hardaway. Shoots over Ingram. That one wide left.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Ball, the pass to Williamson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. 6 points for Zion Williamson. And so Curry will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Doncic outside. With the floater. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Ingram, and the rejection by Curry.
It's huge whenever Seth Curry comes up with the block. I think it ignites the entire team.
And that one, good.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Now, here's Ball. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Sacramento. Fades and shoots. And that one's good. Williamson. Williamson's got 8 points.
ball. Such a terrific passer. He seems to have a sixth sense. Nice feel, which is hard to teach.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And for all the drama surrounding Lonzo Ball's entrance into the NBA, one thing is for certain. He can play.
And Lonzo will always have the media attention, but the fact is he is a very talented player. His playmaking and passing was as elite as advertised from day one. Starting to find his spots on how he can score for himself, but everything else with his game is what you'd want from an elite point guard. Here's a look at stats for Lonzo Ball. He's been dominant over the last month, averaging 15 points a game, 8 assists, and 7 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Now here's Porzingis. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. Hardaway for three. The shot comes out. For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Here's Williamson. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Mavericks shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Just 5 to shoot. Dallas moving the ball around. Porzingis finds Curry. Bangs home the trifecta. Curry's got 5.
You know, the staple of Seth Curry's game is shooting the ball off the catch.
Pass to Williamson. There's the pass to Ingram. And there's the defensive 3-second call. Thought toward the end of the season, some players hit a wall, others come alive. They can see the light at the end of the tunnel, but that energizes them. What can a guy do to keep improving till the season's end?
Well, I think it starts first with mindset, Kevin. Staying ready, which means you have to be diligent about staying in shape, getting your extra work in if you're not getting the reps in games. Stay even-keeled emotionally. You can't get too high or too low. Keep that professional perspective. I'm a pro. I'm doing what I've always dreamed of doing. I'm getting paid well to do it, and I'm going to focus on getting better each day.
Excellent perspective. Now here's Williamson. 23 points his last outing. And here is Doncic. Kicks to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. And stolen by Favors. Holiday surveying the floor. He feeds it to Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Now here is Hardaway. 20 points for him last game against Denver.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
An 80% shooter. The work he's done at the line this season, one word, solid.
Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. A whole new cast of characters for the Pelicans. 3 promising first-round picks, Greg, and the young players acquired from the Lakers and veterans like Favors and Reddick.
All of a sudden, a wealth of options for Alvin Gentry. Time will tell how they did in the AD trade, but it seems like they're off to a nice start.
Hardaway hits them both.
You know, I think we all know that Hardaway Jr. is a really good scorer. I mean, the next step for him is improving defensively.
Doncic with the steal. Fires from 18. They get it back. Porzingis. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
You know, fellas, I like the aggressiveness Porzingis is showing on the glass. I mean, getting good positioning and using that big body when shots go up. That's why he's boarding it well.
Now here's Favors. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Outside Holiday. Clock at 6. Shoots over Curry. Holiday gets the bucket. Last outing for the Pelicans. It was a loss to the Kings in Sacramento. Curry passes to Doncic. Porzingis with the ball. He's covered by Ball. Hardaway, no good.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Here's Holiday. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Curry kicks to Doncic. The shot, no good. So the Pelicans will take it the other way.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Favors inside. Headed by Porzingis. Hardaway with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Ball up top. Guarded by Curry. Ball with it. No points in the game yet for him. Holiday the pass to Ball. 4 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. And the Pelicans get it back. Passes it to Favors. He kicks the ball. Pass to Holiday. This one for 3. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
With deep range and a wide arsenal of moves, Holiday keeps defenders off balance.
Outside, Porzingis. They need this, and the officials call a traveling violation.
Here's a look at some stats for Kristaps Porzingis. The past month has been surreal. 2nd in blocks, and he's an elite glass eater, a factor inside among the top 10 in rebounds per game.
And as you said, 1 rung below the leader in block shots. Tremendous motor. He's simply been destroying opponents in the lane. Holiday finds Favors. That shot is off. Nice D from Porzingis.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
And so here is New Orleans. The Mavericks making the shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Porzingis. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
And that one falls for Favors. And Clark, when you look at how the game has changed, if you were entering the league today, how would you reshape your skill set?
Well, the biggest part would be expanding my shooting range. I was a good shooter. at the time that I played, but would need to expand it and was just starting to stretch out my shooting to the three-point line. And then also defensively be a little more committed to that end of the floor, really working to get better there. But ball handling, passing, scoring, rebounding, those are things that I did pretty well.
Holiday against Hardaway. Now Curry. He's got 7. Has to finish Smith. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. He'll pass the ball. He dishes it to Ingram. Back to ball. Down low. Here's Favors. That misses off the back.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Porzingis kicks to Curry. Passes it to Kleba. Dallas needs to get off a shot. On deep. Hardaway, no good. New Orleans in the lead. Pass the ball. Here's Williamson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 5 assists tonight.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Hardaway. Outside, Porzingis. Oh, good on the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Ball slams it in.
Hey, he's always looking to go downhill, and when he's on the attack, he's going for the dunk.
Mavericks trail by 6. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Hardaway dishes to Curry. The pass to Porzingis. Here's Finney-Smith. Outside Hardaway. Connects from three-point range. Hardaway's got 5 now.
Boy, that quick trigger mindset when Hardaway Jr. is firing away like this, you know he's feeling it.
Back to the action after this word. Kristaps Porzingis grew up in faraway Latvia, but thanks to his brother, developed a passion for the NBA.
My older brother, he was a big fan of NBA always, and he always had pictures of Michael and then Kobe and Shaq, and then we both started watching a lot of NBA highlights. And then later on, 13, 14, Kobe and Powell, you know, I used to watch those guys play a lot.
And Greg, that's something different now for foreign players, isn't it? A lot more exposure to the NBA.
And KP, a fan of the culture. You saw him in cornrows as a kid. I think that helped prepare him for the transition.
And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. Guys, what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort, defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. They're back, Ball and ready. Then there's Williamson, and it's Hart in at the 3. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. Here's the floater. It's rebounded by Dallas. They came away with the victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
And they had to scrape and claw to get the win the last time these two teams went head-to-head. It came down to a few key free throws at the end.
Yeah, you know, Greg, when a game gets snubbed, or tight. That's where KG teams often execute and get easy offense. Either they get to the line or they get something inside, and if they do get to the line, they make them count.
Here's Curry. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Now it's a 3-point Dallas lead. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Mavericks?
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnover.
You know, another thing they've done well, guys, this first half is challenge shooters and change shots. A bunch of block shots early.
The Pelicans have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
And this year they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
The first one falls for him.
You know, with Dirk Nowitzki retiring last season after a remarkable 21 years with the Mavericks, they are starting afresh, a new era, hoping budding superstar Luka Doncic can carry that mantle, and I think he's off to a great start in doing so.
Hayes, he's checked in for New Orleans. He doesn't get the second one. And you think of everything that Dirk Nowitzki has meant to the Mavericks. Clark, one team for his entire career.
An iconic Hall of Famer. You talk about 14 All-Star appearances and league MVP, 6th all-time in scoring. Most importantly, the franchise's first and only title in 2011.
Redick against Curry. Here's Hart. Kleba with the rebound. Dallas leading by 4. Here's Curry. Rebounded by Hart. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Ball feeling it out a bit. Nice D from Porzingis.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Hardaway kicks to Burke. And no good. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. And that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team. Hardaway for 3. Offensive rebound Mavericks. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. While we have a quick chance here, let's now take a look at some point guards who have been dead on target from the floor over the course of the past 10 games. Number 5 is Lonzo Ball.
As a point guard, you want to create the best possible shot every trip down the floor. And given the way these guys have shot the ball, you know, it's not a bad idea every now and then for them to go it alone.
Well, you know they're not going to do that, though. I mean, even as deadly as they are from the field, they're always looking to set up their teammates first.
The first free throw is good. Clark, if you were a coach on a team, what would you want to see from a guy by the end of his rookie season in the NBA?
You know, Kevin, I won't be specific because I think it's more general in my estimation. Owning his development, whatever that means, embracing how he's going to get better. If it's a particular area of the game, yes, but understanding the professionalism of work ethic and developing good habits and really owning that. That's what I would want to see. You know, guys, the Dallas Mavericks with the longest active sellout streak of any pro basketball team. You can put sellout in quotes because they actually give a lot of tickets away to schools and community service groups to make sure that building is full.
Jackson looking it over. Here's Melly. And again, no good by New Orleans. Here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 10-1 run. Burke with it. Jackson on him. Burke can't get it to go. You know, Clark, the Mavericks making their games accessible to Dallas fans. Much more concerned with the packed house and the revenue at the gate.
Yeah, and I like that philosophy, guys. I mean, building their future fan base. Those fans will be around for a while. Giving young people a chance to become Mavericks fans for life. And you start early, and it pays dividends down the road usually.
Redick with the bucket.
Excellent confidence from Redick. Really good. I mean, taking his time, his form, textbook.
Burke, the pass to Curry. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Launches the three. No good there. And it's Dallas the other way. To the inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
But he stays with it. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Here's Hart. Guarded by Hardaway. And Redick kicks to Hart. Here's Hayes. Porzingis with the block.
Boy, Porzingis doing a nice job staying in position and then using his reach to block shots.
Good work there as it goes. Hardaway's got the lead up to 9 now for the Mavs.
Lovely dish by Columbus's own Trey Burke.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. And Greg, as many expected, Porzingis getting a huge deal from Dallas to keep him a Mav for a long time.
Mavs feel he can be better than he was before the injury. Love the idea of pairing him long-term with Doncic. Sign him to a lengthy and sizable deal to be the core of their future.
Mavericks making a switch here. Doncic is checked in.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Curry. He's been more than solid over the last month. 5th in three-point shooting, and he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And yeah, he's one of the dead-eye sharpshooters in the game for sure. A top 5 percentage guy from deep. Just a hard man to slow down. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Curry. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. To the middle. Here's Melly. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the EuroLeague's top scorer last season, Nicolo Melli, had turned down some NBA offers in the past. Decides to make the leap to join the Pelicans and gives them a highly skilled player in that front court.
And the first one drops. Clark, over the last couple decades, the role of the big man has changed and required more skill outside shooting among them.
Yeah, that's one of the things. And then the ability to move your feet defensively.
Yes.
Because the three-point shot spaces the floor so much. And a lot of times teams will have 4, maybe 5 perimeter shooters out there regardless of size. So big guys, if they're going to play in that type of an alignment, have to be able to move their feet and effectively guard perimeter players and also make shots from the perimeter as well.
Amazing to see guys that big out there sometimes with a one-on-one with the guard, like on the three-point line.
No doubt. And also the big guys, we've got a ton of them, Kevin, across the league that can really knock down the three-point shot.
Count the basket.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Jackson against Doncic. They get it again. Here's Dallas. They're on an 18-5 run. Passes to Porzingis. Doncic kicks to Porzingis. Outside Hardaway. Poke loose, and it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. A moment to check out who the New Orleans Pelicans have coming up. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Utah Jazz. Then on Saturday, they'll face off against Paul George and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And for that game against the Hawks, even though they should get the win, I would expect it to be a bit of a battle. Just because they are favored doesn't mean it's an automatic W.
And the Pelicans miss again.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And doing a really solid job getting that ball inside. Much more of a physical presence here in the second.
For Dallas, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. A different look for Dallas. Marjanovic checked in for Porzingis. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Hardaway. And it's DeLon Wright in for Doncic. Derek Favors checked in for New Orleans. Ingram comes in for Josh Hart.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
And you know, for Curry, getting into the league has been a battle for Seth. I mean, he's more established and playing with more confidence now.
Outside Jackson. There's the dish to Redick. Back to Jackson. Pass to Favors. Over Curry. Yep, it goes. And the Dallas lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Favors.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Redick against Curry. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Up top, Favors. Dishes it to Ingram. The Mavericks pull it in. Curry on the wing. Floats one. That's tipped. Here's Redick. From 8. And the shot goes in. Redick's got his second basket of the night.
Seeing the chance for a good look on the jump shot. Redick making the split-second decision to pull up and let it fly. That's heads up there.
Pass to Marjanovic. Back to Wright. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Brandon Ingram. The Mavericks have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Wright.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case, Greg. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
J.J. Barea is checked in for Curry. The Pelicans also changing it up. Williamson comes in for Hayes. And it's Holiday in for Frank Jackson. Pelicans trail by 13. Outside Holiday. Outside Redick. New Orleans moving the ball around. Favors dishes to Holiday. Kleba with the rebound. Kleba's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Favors. Now here's Ingram. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass. Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The Mavericks have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. And so Holiday will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 15-point game. Unloads from 13. A rebound by Marjanovic.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Here's Barea. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they really started to get it closer to the basket.
Yeah, and that's a nice adjustment on their part, Greg. Even for the best three-point shooting teams, sometimes you got to do a little something different to get your offense going.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Inside. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
Oh, what a beautiful pass, and then to catch and finish all in one motion. Stupendous.
An alley-oop like that, Greg, is so rare you just got to take a second and enjoy it.
And you know what, fellas? You got to really, really admire somebody with the confidence to even try a pass like that.
And have not had as much success in the paint this quarter. Everything has been from the perimeter.
And how much fun is it to watch this kid? I call Zion Williamson a kid, even though he goes about 280, and he has a certain composure that really belies his years.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Ball's checked in. That free throw good from Williamson. And with Williamson, it's not just the obvious stuff that impresses you, Greg. It's the little things as well, the attention to detail.
You know, Kevin, one thing that stands out to me, every time I see this young man, the eye-hand coordination, whether it's on steals, deflections, block shots, he always seems to pick it clean.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's Finney-Smith. Some solid defense from Ingram. Pelicans trail by 14. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And there's the pass to Holiday. Five on the clock. Back to Ball. There's the triple. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ball's got 6 points.
You know, Ball, despite the quirkiness of the shot, he does have a quick release, so you got to know he's a threat to score whenever he has it in his hands.
And so it's Dallas. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Alongside Coach Alvin Gentry. Alvin, what sorts of adjustments are you going to make in the second half?
Well, we just got to get ourselves organized. We got to get back. We got to take better shots. You know, the problem that we have is we're taking bad shots and they're running out on them. We just got to take good shots and we got to get back and get our defense set.
Best defense is offensive efficiency. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. The game was always within a fairly narrow margin, with their largest deficit of the period being 6. They're in a terrific position now thanks to their flawless execution in the second quarter. Some excellent work offensively now has them up 11 at the break. Shaq, what's your take on Dallas?
I don't think anyone expected to see such numbers from the bench. You know, I'm impressed. It was what they needed, the jolt they needed, Ernie. Wow, I never knew their bench. Matter of fact, I don't even know any of their players coming off the bench. Man, keep going, bench guys.
And Kenny, what'd you see from New Orleans?
Well, one problem I see is that they're too timid on the board. When you start to fall behind in the game, you need to become more aggressive on the offensive glass and the defensive glass.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Curry has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the floor for Dallas, they've got Curry. He's out there with Doncic. Porzingis is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 4. Here's Williamson. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Mavericks leading by 11. Outside Curry. Doncic outside. Looking to get it going, and that's 2 points on the layup. Doncic has got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Mavs. Ball, the pass to Ingram. Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. It's stolen by Curry. Jumps up, and Curry with the stuff.
And when Seth Curry gets hot like this, that basket just continues to expand. You got to keep feeding him if he's this hot.
Now the feed to Williamson. That one goes. Counted.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
One shot.
That free throw good from Williamson.
And maybe the most popular player to enter the league since social media became truly pervasive. Zion Williamson handles it with class. He really appreciates his teammates and his coaches and really respects the game.
And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. To the wing right side. Doncic against Ball. Passes it to Williamson. A fader. Second chance effort, and it's Favors laying it in. Favors got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Outside, Porzingis. Kicks it to Hardaway. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Derek Favors. And talking to stars in this league, even they want to see what Williamson's going to do next.
Sure.
We talk about the leaping ability at his size, the handle, the shot making. But what really stands out when you watch him live, the instincts. Being at the right place at the right time and always seeming to make the right play.
That free throw good from Hardaway. And he makes both free throws. Pelicans trail by 12. Outside Holiday. A floater. Porzingis with the block. And he recovers it. Holiday finds Ingram. Now Williamson. Pass the ball. Shoots over Doncic. And here's Ingram from the arc. Mavericks with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Curry on the wing. And it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
Tell you what, for a young player, Doncic has already shown tremendous skill and feel for the game. Beautiful floor awareness there.
Holiday inside the line. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 7th assist in the game. Dallas leading by 12. And here is Doncic. He's averaging just around 28.5 points a game. So many offensive skills in his toolkit.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Ball up top. He has 6. A quick shot there, and it's off target. For Dallas, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Doncic feeling it out. And too long on the shot.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Got a piece of it.
You know, I like that Doncic, guys, doesn't back down on defense and tries to make it hard for his opponents.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Pass to Williamson. Fires for 3. Another shot. Favors. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one. And Curry, here we go.
It helps when Seth Curry is on the attack. He wants to get as close to the rim as possible.
Here's Ball. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Porzingis with the block. They recover it. On the wing, Doncic. He's covered by Ball. Right side, Hardaway. Another 3 for Dallas. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
checked in for Dallas. The Pelicans also changing it up. Okafor is checked in for Favors. And it's Josh Hart in for Ingram. Here's Hart. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Back to Doncic. To the paint. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists now tonight. New Orleans gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Ball with it. He's got 6. Here's the teardrop. The shot's good. Ball's got 8 points.
Hard not to respect the excellent decision making. I mean, Ball enjoys exploiting the defense, especially in the pick and roll.
Burke, the pass to Doncic. Back to Burke. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And he banks in the layup. Williamson's got 20.
And normal physicality doesn't get it done with Williamson. To stop him from scoring, you really have to up the ante and get him before he hits that launching pad.
Outside, Porzingis. The pass to Doncic. 5 to shoot. 8 away. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Here's Hart. And he makes good on the layup.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Pass to Porzingis. Pass to Burke. And here is Doncic. He's covered by Ball. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Yep, it counts. Hart's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Burke looking over the floor. Here's Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he be a little bit more selective tonight. I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Hardaway finds Doncic. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Here's Hart. And he slams it one-handed.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Dallas calls timeout. And 4 years at Villanova for Josh Hart. Won the title back in 2016.
He just makes winning plays. Hits perimeter shots. And the 30th pick in 2017, he has been solid.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Wright comes in for Burke. J.J. Redick's checked in for the Pelicans. Mavericks leading by 10. Doncic, bounce pass. Wright against Howard. And Wright kicks to Hardaway. Can they get it? No good that time. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Here's Hart. He's got 6. Feeds to Okafor. Gets it down to single digits. Okafor's got his first points of the game.
When it comes to screen and rolls, Okafor is not easy to stay with. I mean, he really slashes to the rim, rolls hard when he goes, and that determination makes him hard to defend when that happens.
A 3 from Porzingis. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Outside, Redick. New Orleans moving it around. Okafor dishes to Holiday. Over right. A shot by Holiday, no good. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 22 is their biggest lead. That one good for 2.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Redick against Doncic. Outside, Redick pass to Williamson. Over Doncic. And it's Williamson missing. Mavericks leading by 13. 1:46 left in the third. Outside Hardaway. Now the pass to Kleba. Takes a 3. And Tim Hardaway Jr. for 3. Hardaway has got 19 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Holiday. He kicks it to Okafor, and they get it. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Porzingis.
Well, I like the fact that Okafor has worked tirelessly on making his shot fake effective. Well, it's a beautiful thing to see when he gets the defense to commit and to know the kind of work he put into making that shot fake work for him.
No good on the free throw.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today. And unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
No luck that time either.
And already Okafor has become a dominant big man in the association. Has a good number of post moves to choose from, in addition to a nice jump hook.
Taken away by Holiday. Here's Hart. Good D by Hardaway.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Okafor against Wright. Passes it to Doncic. With the fadeaway. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Holiday, the pass to Okafor. There's 31 seconds left in the third. Porzingis with the block, and they're able to recover. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trying to get something going. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Dallas. They've scored 10 straight. Now Doncic. He's got 11. to the right wing. A wide open look here for Wright. Off target from outside. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Mavericks lead by 18. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Alvin Gentry.
We just got to do a better job of executing, okay? And then we got to get back, guys. I mean, we got to be sprinting back.
Well, Greg, he doesn't sound pleased with his team's transition defense.
And you can't fault him. I mean, Coach Gentry really fighting to get his team more engaged.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. Redick and Ingram fill out the perimeter. Williamson out there with Hayes. And it's Holiday in at the point guard.
Boy, you look at how tall Porzingis is. He's 7'3", and you add in his skill level. That's a unique combination. No wonder they call him the unicorn. He is unique.
And Clark, the advantage of height, well known in basketball, but some have wondered if Porzingis is almost too tall.
Well, you know, there's a concern because he's had a significant injury early in his career, and his frame is really long, which makes you a little more susceptible to injuries. But I think KP has worked diligently to add strength and improve his body. Only time will tell if he's able to stand up to a long, productive NBA career.
Derek Favors checked in for Williamson. And so he hits both. Clark, last season we saw more of the global game series from the NBA. A couple games in Mexico, one in England. It's nice to see.
Yeah, it really is, because I actually 6 years ago had a chance to be with the Pacers in the global games in the Philippines, and then Taipei, Taiwan with the Rockets. Great experience for the players and the organization. It's an additional level of travel, no doubt. About a week to 10 days where you're in another country, but it's great for the game, and it's great for the fans in those countries.
Dallas making a switch here. Marjanovic is checked in. At the elbow, Doncic. Back to Kleba. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range, the shot will not fall. And New Orleans will come the other way. Redick against Wright. Outside, Redick. Favors at the elbow. Now here is Holiday. From deep. And again, no good by New Orleans.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And that one drops for him.
Capable of running the offense. Doncic, fantastic at getting his teammates involved.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The shot by Redick, no good.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Pass to Kleba. We've seen some ugly incidents last few years, Clark, between players and heckling fans. Can anything be done to fix it?
I think security in the arenas is important. Fans oftentimes that go across the line in interacting with players are usually fueled by alcohol. I don't know how you could control that element of it. The incidents are few and far between. We have seen a few more, but I still don't think it's an epidemic. But I think security, and then each team and each franchise should really be educational with its fans about what's acceptable behavior and what won't be tolerated.
Holiday, the pass to Ingram. At the top of the key, Favors. He dishes it to Ingram. Outside Holiday. To end the drought. That shot off for Dallas. They've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Boy, you love Hardaway Jr.'s confidence and aggressiveness. When he's going like this, he feels like nobody can guard him.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Different look for Dallas. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is checked in for Maxi Kleba. Perea comes in for DeLon Wright, and Trey Burke subbed in for Hardaway. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for New Orleans. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Pass to Ingram. And the pass to Alexander Walker. And the Pelicans miss again. Here's Dallas. Good momentum, 8 straight points to the left wing. Burke with it, Jackson on him, and that one's good. Burke.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Doncic against Ingram. Clark, there are a lot of factors a free agent puts into selecting the new team that he goes to. Talk about the factors that aren't basketball for these free agents.
Well, I think you could see some of them if you gave it some thought, Kevin. You think about it, market size, nightlife for some guys is important. Business opportunities when you think about places like Silicon Valley or New York or Los Angeles. Season of life for the individual player in terms of his family and where he might want to reside after he's done playing. So there are a number of different things that contribute to free agents making moves from one team to the next.
Now, did you have family, Clark, when you played your last couple years in the NBA?
We were without children, but it was Rosie and I. We've been married 4 years, and then our family started right after I retired.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Passes it to Hayes. The shot, no good. And it's Dallas the other way. Here's Dallas. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Now here's Burke, guarded by Jackson. Here's Marjanovic. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Burke's got his 3rd assist on the night. New Orleans gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Ingram against Doncic. Back to Jackson. Here's Melly. For the 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Burke dishes to Kidd-Gilchrist. Clark, do you think we in the media overemphasize championship rings when talking about an individual player's legacy?
Yeah, I think when you talk about an individual player's legacy, a player can be a champion without a championship ring. I know there's another level of champion which includes a championship ring, and sometimes it gets distorted in my estimation because an individual only has so much impact on a team being a championship team. There are no individual team champions. Teams win championships. Being a key player or a role player on a championship team is certainly worthy of recognition and being held in high esteem, but I don't like to see championship caliber players being diminished in the court of public opinion because they didn't win a team championship ring.
Like Stockton and Malone.
Exactly. You could go down the list, a number of guys who just weren't, for whatever reason, able to get the ultimate in a team championship, but had championship Hall of Fame careers.
Outside Jackson. Tries it from 19, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Barea kicks to Burke. Back to Barea. It's deflected. Moore passes to Okafor. Out to the right wing. Moore outside. Outside for Jackson. Elbow shot. Jackson missing again.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Barea finds Kid Gilchrist. Pass to Barea. Lets it go with a three. Rebounded by Moore.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Now the Mavericks with it. They're on a 16-7 run. Barea dishes to Burke. Jackson from long range. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Burke's got his fourth assist in this one. And here is Moore. Outside Jackson. Fires the three. The rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And slam dunk by Kid Gilchrist.
Yeah, he's one of the league's very best athletes. MKG, capable of playing above the rim.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Moore kicks to Jackson. Clark, we've had sponsors on the uniforms for a couple of seasons now. Do you think everyone's grown used to seeing them?
Yeah, I think it's a normal part of the landscape, and it will take a little more time. I've noticed them myself as I've watched games. We're certainly a far cry from looking like NASCAR drivers, which I think is a good thing. You want them to be done visibly, but not overdone.
Jackson passes to Burke. Pass to Marjanovic. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. It's Jackson with the drive and the dunk by Jackson.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Here's Burke. Okafor grabs the miss.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
With the teardrop, and the layup is up and in. Alexander Walker's got his first 2 points of the night.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Now the pass to Burke. 1:39 left to play here in the fourth. Jackson kicks to Barea. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for New Orleans.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Dallas.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40. From deep, Perea. Okafor grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. Courtney Lee, he's checked in for Trey Burke. And a change for the Pelicans. Hayes is checked in. And the second free throw, good.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
Jackson against Perea. A floater. Pelicans with the rebound.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Jackson, that's good.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Passes it to Marjanovic. And nothing is falling for him right now. Here's Alexander Walker, covered by Lee. Got a hand on it.
A tremendous shot blocker at the forward position. Kid Gilchrist is terrific at sending shots back.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. KP, you guys got out on the break tonight. How did you get into transition so easily?
Yeah, we want to play faster, and that's what we try to do whenever they miss. We try to run.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.